Hey everybody and welcome back! So today I thought I would do a video about my darling Esmé. So when she was before a year old, when we were counting like month to month, I was doing videos pretty much on a monthly basis with her little milestones and updates, and I haven't done that for a while. I think maybe her last one was 1 year, or maybe just before 1 year, and then I did like a 16-month extended breastfeeding update. So we're officially a year and a half old, and I feel like lately we have just jumped, like, I don't know, we've taken a big step in terms of development, and I thought it would be fun to just highlight some of those points with you today, because I know that there's probably a fair share of you that are moms as well, and I thought it would be fun to kind of just share where she's at. So that's the plan for today. We're still breastfeeding. Not much has changed since 16 months or since 1 year even. We're breastfeeding about 3 times a day. I nurse her to sleep. When she naps, for example, sometimes she wakes up and I just nurse her back to sleep, just what we do. So we also nurse throughout the night. So we are co-sleeping, so that's another thing that another little update. Co-sleeping is going relatively well. I must say that I am kind of exhausted a lot of the time. I'm finding that she's nursing quite a bit at night. I'm kind of getting to that place, which I'm sure other mothers can understand, like where I just feel a little bit like it's kind of not working for me so much anymore. So my tentative plan is to basically breastfeed her till she's 2, as long as she wants to. I'm not going to force it on her, you know what I'm saying? I know some kids just all of a sudden stop breastfeeding. That's kind of cool. I'm kind of hoping that that happens with her in the next 6 months, because should she not be done yet by 2, we're going to start a weaning process, because I think 2 years is sufficient. We're also going to start transitioning her to her own bed, and I think what I'm going to do is, like, in the next like maybe 2 months or so, just buy a little toddler bed and have it in the room and get her some fun sheets with Mickey Mouse or something that she likes, and just kind of start to play with it that way, so that it's not such a big scary transition once we decide to do that. So that's our plan with the whole like breastfeeding sleeping situation. To her eating, she's eating very well. However, she has kind of decided that vegetables are like the worst, boring, most unpleasant thing on earth, and so when I try to give her vegetables, they basically come right out. She's essentially like a carnivore. She will eat any type of meat: chicken, ham, bacon, like ground beef. She's basically will eat any of that. So like if I make a meatloaf or something, I'm usually grating some carrots or putting something in there to kind of like mask it and hide it. Fruits, no problem. Some of her favorites are blueberries, raspberries, bananas. Oh, she could eat like 5 bananas a day, I swear. Esmé has been talking up a storm. Like, all of a sudden I look at her, I'm like, did she just say that? She can say her name, so one thing is really cute, actually. When she said, for a while there, she was confusing her name with Happy. So you'd ask her what her name was, and she would say Happy. And I just think, oh my God, that is the cutest thing I have ever heard. To confuse your name with Happy? Like, how cute is that? I could just squeeze her. But she's definitely mimicking a lot of what we're saying. Like, if I say, what did she say the other day? She says, actually, all right, gotcha. The other day she was talking to herself and she said oopsies when she fell down, and it's amazing to watch your child grow and develop. So I'm now one of those parents who gets super excited about that stuff, and I never really appreciated it before, but it's just, you watch this little person go from being completely helpless and brand new to talking and eating and all things, I don't know, just becoming this little independent person, and it's absolutely awesome and fascinating. On a note of her being independent, she is definitely a little Miss Independent. She has outfits that she likes more than others, shoes that she likes more than others. We're really encouraging her to kind of like, what do you want to wear, this one or this one? And she'll pick one. What do you want to eat? Just helping her kind of, I guess, decide what she wants in life rather than like pushing it on her. I don't know. I might have just realized I'm doing that right now. It's not exactly been a conscious decision. She can play independently, which is awesome. However, she does require some guidance, of course. She's only 18 months old, so, you know, we'll pull out the blocks and she'll start building blocks, or we'll play. The other day, my husband picked up some tubing. What would it be for? Like from the hardware shop, and cut out some parts, and then we made a ball out of like tin foil or something, and we connected all the elbows, and I don't know what these things are called, pipes, like tubing, pipes, anyways, and we made like a fun thing, like kind of like what you do with marbles when you're a kid, but she's too little for marbles because she'd probably eat them. So anyways, it's just really fun. We're getting really creative with some of the toys. She has found a love for crayons and like every piece of furniture in my house has crayon on it. Thankfully, crayons are washable, so that's convenient. She's also been eating crayons. Not ideal, but they're non-toxic, so it just makes for a little bit of a messy situation and like blue and green crayon in her teeth, but they come out. In terms of play, she definitely gets both indoor and outdoor play. I try to burn energy as much as possible because she is a very like energetic girl. She needs to burn that energy. So we do like, as for inside play, we play with toys that she has. So blocks, building blocks, that piping thing I was telling you about. She's got her babies, her dollies, she's got her little push carts. I recently picked up these wooden blocks that have like holes in them, and then it comes with a shoelace with like a pointy end, and you kind of weave the shoelace through the little blocked items, and you can make necklaces and bracelets, and she really enjoys that, like to spend time to like focus and try to get the piece in there. She's really enjoying that. Gosh, dance parties, how could I forget? We dance like 8 times a day. Generally, I try to get a coffee in me in the morning before we have a dance party, but that is not always the case. This girl wakes up wanting a boogie, so it's in her blood. Mama's a dancer too. Anyway, in terms of outside play, we're lucky enough to have a swimming pool in our condo, so we go swimming generally like once a day. My husband tends to do a lot of this more swimming activity. Dads are really good at that stuff. You know, she gets tossed in the air and just so much fun. And if we're not doing a big pool thing after dinner, I will take her to the park and we do like a big play at the park, and every now and then I read some mommy type of articles online, or I look at, you know, Baby Center to see for milestones what to kind of expect in the coming weeks and things. And generally Esmé is on par with the milestones. Like, kids all walk at different stages, they all talk at different stages, but honestly she's like a normal kid. She's kind of like everybody else, so except she's perfect in every way because she's mine, obviously. So she's just a very gentle, happy little girl, and I'm very proud of her, and I'm very proud to be her mommy. So that is Esmé's 18-month update. I intend to do another update maybe like in another 6 months. Please subscribe so you can catch all of my videos on a regular, which is generally like 2 times a week. It's a lot of work to put out 2 videos a week, but I try my best, you know? Also, I'm on Twitter, so tweet me at MuseAmanda. You can like my Facebook page, and of course, add me on Instagram. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye!